Sorry for that, but I really needed to smell good before actually starting this video because this video is so interesting. I'm just super excited about it. Now, without further ado, let's get started. Hi, so are you those women that wonder why certain women attract literally everything that they want? They attract the perfect lifestyle, the perfect job, everything is just so perfect about them. I'm sure you wonder why those women attract everything, but don't worry, let's talk about it. Now, let's be very clear. Being magnetic is a superpower, and no, it has nothing to do with being the most beautiful woman in the room. A magnetic woman can walk in with no makeup, no designer clothes, no nothing, and still everyone would turn their heads. Now, why is that so? Because magnetic energy isn't visual, it's visceral. People feel you before they actually see you. And don't worry, in this video, I'll tell you exactly why and how you can become the most magnetic self. Because a magnetic woman, they don't chase things, they pull them in. They don't even have to be the prettiest in the room. It's not about looks, it's about energy. It's about your aura, your mindset, your presence. That's what makes you unforgettable as a woman. Being magnetic has nothing to do with how you look and everything to do with how you feel about yourself, your self-talk, your boundaries, your energy. That's your frequency. People don't respond to your body first, they respond to the way you carry it. Now, I've got a very serious question that I want to ask you, and I want you to be very honest with me. So write down your answer in the comment section, please. Now, the question is here, very simple. Are you walking in shame or are you actually walking in sovereignty? Now, I'm going to be very raw and honest with you, so hear me out. I didn't always attract opportunities. In fact, I used to be invisible to jobs, to friendships, name it. Not because I was ugly, because obviously I don't look ugly, or do I? But because I didn't even like myself enough. And that energy, it leaked through everything I did. How I walked, how I talked, how I slouched. You have to understand that no makeup routine can actually cover up your low self-worth. I would scroll through Instagram wondering, why do these women get everything that they want? The answer is very simple, because they decided to carry themselves differently from how a regular woman actually carries herself. Now, let me give you a very practical example, right? You see a 10, right? She's walking by, face cut, flawless, but her back is hunched, eyes glued to her phone, headphones in, avoiding eye contact like the world is out to get her. She drops to a 3 instantly. You can't tell me otherwise, because you don't feel her. There's no energy, there's no presence at all with her. Now, let's also look at a different scenario. Imagine someone average by society's beauty standards, of course, but she walks with her chin up, shoulders back, eyes bright, smile soft, open body language, like she belongs in every room that she walks into. Just imagine that for a second. That woman, she owns the space, she becomes a magnet, and people feel it. I'm sure you've been in such a situation where you just see a woman enter a certain room and everything just shifts. You know, there's just something about her presence. It actually has to do with everything. How she carries herself, how she portrays herself to people. Now, that used to be me, the other woman, of course, the one who was walking always slouched. I had potential, sure, but I was shrinking. I was constantly checking my phone. I didn't want anyone to see me. I wore oversized clothes, not for style, obviously, because I mean, you can wear them for style, but that wasn't the case with me. I didn't want anyone to see me. I wore oversized shirts, but because I wanted to hide. I was surviving, not glowing. So of course, the world ignored me because I ignored myself first. But when I changed my mindset, everything changed. I started walking like I belonged. I would leave my headphones at home and let myself be seen. I stayed practicing eye contact even when it was uncomfortable. I'm not saying people started falling at my feet overnight, definitely not. It was a process, but it was slowly, and the energy slowly shifted. So one day I actually decided to go out. No makeup, my hair was undone, but I told myself, let me practice my model walk. So my chin was up, shoulders back, no slouching. I started hyping myself in my head like a crazy woman. I'm the prettiest girl alive, I would tell myself. I'm magnetic, I am that woman. Now, you have to understand that people feel your aura before you actually speak. If you walk through life guarded, small, distracted, the world mirrors that. If you move with confidence, openness, kindness, the world responds. And trust me, it is not even spiritual. It's just the body language, energy, and self-belief. Let me say something controversial, but hear me out. Bullies target the invisible, never the magnetic. I'm going to say that for the second time. Bullies target the invisible, never the magnetic. Now, let's be real for a second. Bullies don't go after the girl who owns the room. They don't go after the girl who can defend herself. They don't pick on the one who walks with purpose, speaks with confidence, and radiates self-worth. They bully the invisible, the ones who shrinks, the one who apologizes for actually existing, the ones who are afraid to take up space. And this is where being magnetic becomes your protection. You have to understand that magnetic women never get bullied, they get respected. Why is that? It's very simple. Because magnetic energy signals power, not perfection. It tells the world, I know who I am. I don't need your approval, and I am not afraid to walk away. Bullies thrive on insecurity. They feed on fear, self-doubt, silence. But when your energy says, I don't tolerate nonsense, you stop being prey. You start being untouchable. Now, let me give you another practical example. There are two women in a room. Woman A is stunning, but unsure of herself. She over-explains herself, she avoids eye contact, and tries to keep everyone happy. The room overlooks her, or worse, even targets her. Now, let's look at woman B, right? But this woman is different. She is average looking but magnetic. She's grounded, she speaks clearly, she doesn't try too hard, but she commands presence. The room respects her, and nobody dares test her boundaries. Now, tell me who gets bullied between the two. Obviously, not the magnetic one. Magnetic women aren't always the loudest or the prettiest. They are the most rooted in themselves, and that alone makes them hard to disrespect. So, what's the correlation between the two? I'm sure most of you are quite confused, but let me say this. Bullying is what happens when the world senses your power is dormant. Magnetism is what happens when you finally own it. When you carry yourself like someone who belongs, people treat you like someone who actually matters. When your energy says, I dare you, bullies lose interest because they know they will lose out. Being magnetic isn't just about attracting good things, it's about repelling the wrong ones as well. No more being the easy target, no more hiding just to feel safe, because you are so rooted, you become so rooted in your power that people feel it before you actually speak. That's the shift, that's the glow up, that's what sets the magnetic apart from the miserable. Imagine losers shooting out at your chest. Keep that back straight, chin up, shoulders relaxed, walk like you are on a runway, even if you're just going to a nearby shop. Number 2, date the distraction. No more headphones in public, no more hiding in your phone while you wait for somebody. Be open. People don't approach you because you look busy or closed off. Number 3, eye contact. Hold it 2 seconds longer than what actually feels natural. That's where the spark happens. It says, I see you and I am not afraid to be seen. Number 4, drop the I need to look perfect lie. Please drop this lie. I've looked uglier and been approached more often than when I was all glammed up, because it's about the vibe that draws people, not the contour. Number 5, don't chase but embody. Don't beg the universe. Don't obsess over timing. Walk like it's already yours. Speak like it's already on the way. That confidence, that's what makes the shift. Once I started living like this, I started attracting better jobs, more aligned friendship, and romantic interest from people I used to think were out of my league. Not because I changed physically, but because I saw myself. I finally saw who I really was. And when you truly see yourself, the world has no choice but to follow through. So let me break this down for the girls in the back. For the girls in the back, I am going to break this down for you. Very simple and very easy to understand. You don't need to be the most beautiful. You need to be the most self-aware. You need to walk like the main character, because baby girl, you are. You need to stop asking if you are enough and start acting like you already are enough. Because once you believe you're magnetic, once you treat yourself like the most interested person in the room, the world starts to agree. And if you're not yet there, fake the body language, baby girl, until the mindset catches up, because it eventually will. Trust me on that. It eventually will. It's one step at a time. I want you to understand this. Please be kind to yourself, be open, look up and unplug, and trust that what's meant for you is already moving towards you as fast as you are ready to receive it. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to be present. Now, I want you to go. Walk like everything you want is chasing you, because trust me, baby girl, it actually is. Now, go and be the most authentic self that you can be. And remember, be the woman that attracts what you want, because once you put that in your mind and once you start practicing this, trust me, you are going to literally receive everything that you want. I am proof of that. I get whatever I want, and there's nothing that I've prayed for, that I've actually wished for, and that I've actually wanted has never happened. For now, bye, and I'll see you in the next one.